everybody, welcome back to my channel, where today we're gonna try something a little bit different. I've been wanting to start a new series on my channel, not related to like guides and tips and tricks and news and updates about Infinity Nikki. It's still Infinity Nikki, but I wanted to challenge myself and also jump into the cosplay realm for Infinity Nikki. But instead, I'm gonna do it based off of certain things, places, and ideas. Like today, we're gonna make 3 outfits based on 3 apps. We're gonna start off with 3 because honestly, I take a really long time right now, at least when it comes to designing outfits. Like it literally took me a good 30-45 minutes on each outfit. It's embarrassing. I'm so indecisive, so it just makes it like really hard for me, but maybe in the future I'll be able to do it like better, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what, deep down and past the scars of our wife Inna that has disappeared from the game, it's a dress-up game, so why not find ways to dress up Nikki? Category is if Nikki was sponsored by social media apps. There's a whole lot of apps we can recreate a Nikki, but for this video we're going to look at 3, and in the future we can jump into other cool apps and even cooler topics. I just thought this was like a simple, easiest one that I can think of. All of these outfits are mainly going to be based on color scheme today, so like based kind of around their logo colors. I play with the same colors all the time when I make my own personal outfit, so I really wanted to push myself and get myself out of the comfort zone of using the same colors. Okay, the first sponsor we got is going to be Instagram. Of course, she's the queen of fashion and has an amazing camera guy, which we call Momo. Taking into consideration for this outfit, I was trying to think of like what Instagram really is about. When Instagram first came out, it was like your hardcore snapshot photography, like you're super OP with like photography and camera filters and everything. That's what it was mainly used for. You can still use it as a collection of photography and catching all your favorite memories and just throwing them somewhere onto the internet. I like a specific aesthetic, so we kind of went with an aesthetic for this outfit. It did start, unfortunately, moving into pastel core, like magical girl pastel core, like fairy mermaid, but honestly I think it looks really pretty. Now if we look at like the Instagram logo is like reds and yellows mainly, but if you look in the corner, okay, if you look in the top left corner, okay, there is like purples. Okay, look, I didn't touch on the red and yellow. I know I got super focused on one part, the purples and yellows and a little tint of blue. It was doing something to my little heart, and I wanted to basically continue doing that. I really like how it was turning out. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's so pretty. This is like, I think, the prettiest out of the 3 outfits that I made today. So if you don't like it, like it's probably because you just don't like those colors. Maybe you just don't like ribbon waltz, but you know, we had to use our OG ribbon waltz. It was the only thing I could really think of. For me, Instagram really came to be like a magical place for me when it comes to inspiration and creativity. So I really look into more magical make-believe imagination. So that's what I kind of based this outfit basically on. But from the Nikki community, I have noticed they're really welcoming. They're really sweet people. They're really nice. And they're like so good. They're so good. If you guys haven't seen like Nikki Instagram, they are so good at taking pictures. They make everything look so professional. Like it looks so good. And like, yeah, some of them do use a little bit of like photo trips and photo manipulation from like Photoshop or whatever apps they're using, but like some of them are like unedited. Some of them are unedited, and it's like they really show the power of the Momo Cam. I feel like the Instagram community is like the peak pinnacle of, they're the freaking mirror crown round 8 of Nikki content for photography. They are the best, hands down. I don't think a single person has made me go wow like the Instagram community has. They're cool. They're awesome. They also taught me how to try to make my pictures look really pretty, really cool. Try different like angles and stuff. They're like really cool, but I like that community. The Instagram community, you guys are pretty good. Thumbs up for you. This outfit took me like 30 minutes to design, mainly because I was so nitpicky about the dyes, and also this was like my very first time trying the dyeing feature like 100% and completely like dyeing not a whole outfit, but like dyeing a major dress that had a bunch of parts to it. So it was really nice. It was really cool. Really liked it. She is so pretty. She ended up being a mermaid fairy. She really did. But she's so pretty. Or like a water fairy. I don't know what you would call her. She's just very pretty. I love it. I also looked at the outfit in all 4 skin tones. So we have the darkest, which is the one I'm always wearing. And then we have your mid-medium tone, I guess we can call it. Really pretty, really pretty. And then we have the fair, super fair skin version. Very pretty, very cute. And then we also have the pink tone fair skin. It's very cute. I think this outfit looks good on every single color of Nikki. I think it's really pretty. I think she's beautiful. How could you not love this one? The next app I decided to do was Twitter, because obviously Twitter, I feel like, is the front runner for the social media aspect besides maybe like TikTok. But I feel like Twitter and TikTok are the biggest pushers when it comes to social media. Instagram is very niche, I feel like, but Twitter is like huge, you know? So I know Twitter has 2 logos. I know it has a new name, but I didn't really care about that one, you know? So I decided to do the bird one, the bird version of the logo that no longer is actually officially Twitter, but who cares, right? I guess the only reference I can make to the X version of it, the name we shall not name, the only thing I can reference to that is I'll just like take out the wings. We're not gonna put wings. I know you guys were probably expecting the angel wings. We're not putting in the blue wings, okay? It would look too tacky. I feel like you know. And I also want to be based off of like the Twitter vibe, you know what I'm saying? Which I didn't hit at all, by the way. I really wanted to make like a stern style, because the Twitter community and Twitter in its own thing, like not even just an Infinity Nikki Twitter, but just Twitter in general, is extremely opinionated. And I feel like it's a place where everyone has expressions and they all have their own opinions. It's a very opinionated app compared to like Instagram and like the other apps, in my opinion. So when I started making the Twitter outfit, I started noticing a lot of the pieces I wanted to dye were actually 3-star pieces, and a lot of the 3-star pieces currently in the game right now, as of May 2025, currently there's not a lot of 3-star pieces you really can dye, and the ones I really wanted to dye, they were just not dyeable, unfortunately, which sucks, but that's okay. So I decided to pick like Whispers of Bliss dress. I was gonna do like a black and blue, because I feel like Twitter has a very dark side, but then there is like little pieces of light. So I decided I'm going to make it blue, and then I was just gonna throw pinks as hints of like other little positive things about it. And also because the Twitter girls, they have some good points, and like there are a lot of people on Twitter who give out really good, amazing advice, especially the Infinity Nikki community. I've found and learned so many things that I didn't know about Infinity Nikki, or certain things like little tips, tricks, and hacks. I learned a lot from them. They're really cool. I also think the Twitter community has a much better like guide format. Not saying Instagram doesn't, but I'm able to find more like really useful guides on Twitter for Infinity Nikki than I can anywhere else. I love the creativity of how people instruct and guide people on Twitter. I think it's really interesting. And if you're a reading person, like if you're a reader and not a visual person, I guess. But anyway, I picked pink. The pink hair really balances out the pink flowers in the dress. I added a hat into this outfit because even though it's kind of artistic, kind of expressional, I feel like the hat really gives me like that like bougie critical vibe. I think it's a cute touch. I can't use the color that I wanted to put on top of the hat because I can't unlock the blue colors, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. We made do with what we could do. I'm really sorry if I made the Twitter app look really basic and bland, but you know, that's all I could really think of. I was trying my best though. I really wanted to do something like stern, like freaking strict dommy mommy, but not dommy mommy, like more like you'd know not to mess with this girl, or if you're gonna say something to her, she's gonna clap back at you. Okay, the last outfit we're going to try to make is Snapchat. I feel a lot more comfortable styling outfits now after I got into the Snapchat theme. So this one actually did not take me like 30-40 minutes. The other two did. This one took maybe like 20 minutes max, I feel like, to completely customize everything, but also I didn't have to customize a lot. I think I only customized like the shorts and like a bow, but I didn't really customize anything on the Snapchat. So obviously Snapchat's logo is yellow and white, so I wanted to incorporate yellow mainly and then have a little whites, and I think browns look good with certain colors, and yellow and brown look really good to each other. I do not use Snapchat at all. I'm sorry, I am not an app girl. I'm like big Discord girly, and that's it. Discord, YouTube, and TikTok are like the Googles for me. Everything else, but Snapchat, you know, apparently people still use it. I honestly assume the younger generations are using it. I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know. I just don't use Snapchat. But Snapchat has like a ghost logo. Snapchat is about taking pictures, sending people messages, and eventually it disappears, I guess. Snapchat disappears or deletes everything. And you're told when Snapchat, if someone takes a picture or screenshot of your scat, then Snapchat will be like, ooh, Snapchat is a snitch. She's a snitch. It's a very timey app. I don't want to do too much into pushing into like a clockworky theme, because then it's just wishful erosa, right? I wanted to try something else. I know it's known for its filters and all that fun stuff, but I wanted to look like more of the outgoing girl, because I know people use Snapchat for like their stories and to show off like what they're doing out throughout the day or what they're doing in life, whatever the case is. Taking pictures and saving it to your memories. I think they have that feature. I really don't know, guys. I don't use that freaking app. That app is effing insane. I know they have like a social media side. Like, I don't get their social media side. It's just not for me. Snapchat also got me annoyed too, because this is when I realized I couldn't dye crop tops, and I really wanted Snapchat to be the outgoing girl with a crop top. We can't dye any of the crop tops yet, guys. I think we can dye like one or two, but it's like the hoodie with a red and green string. I don't want to use that. Like, I wanted to use, you know, the black star crop top thing. We have a lot of good crop tops, but I don't have any of them. I didn't get froggy fashion, so I don't have froggy fashions. I didn't roll for the mermaid outfit, so I don't have like the bralette, but like now I'm kind of wishing I had that bralette, but it's okay. It's fine. Maybe I'll have enough eventually to get it, but I'm okay if I don't, because I know we're gonna get more bras. It's just I really wanted a really cool crop top. I wanted this girl to look like she was outgoing. She's got her own life, and she just looks like a whole bunch of fun. That's why she has those really weird boots. I understand, guys. I gave her rain boots, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. I don't know. You guys can shoot me later, but I thought it was cool. I also picked this like brown and yellow like hairstyle for her. And at first I was just like, man, this is like so basic, right? But then I started messing with like the dyeing feature as per usual. And then I started like messing with the gloss, and oh my gosh, this hairpiece is so underrated, or maybe you guys have noticed it, but it's really cool. I thought it was gonna dye like the yellow colors, but it actually dyes like the rest of the hair. It dyes the entire thing basically. Sometimes the stripes will change color, sometimes they won't, but I really like the color that it came up with this outfit. And wait till you guys see the pictures for this one. The pictures for this outfit is so amazing. I think I took the best pictures with this outfit. I also gave Snapchat this cute little Momo backpack, because the Momo backpack was cute, and the rainbows with it made it look really adorable. Also, for all of the outfits, I do want to share the code for all of them, so they're going to be on the screen. This is the code you can use for the Instagram outfit. I don't know if anyone likes it, but you can use it if you want. I'll probably get rid of them, I don't know, in like 2 or 3 weeks or something, because I want to do a lot of these, you know, so we're not going to have a lot of room. But you can look it up in the lookbook. If you want the Twitter color scheme, you know, I guess, brother, if you really like the Twitter one, you guys really like it, like, let me know, okay? Just let me know. But here's the share code for this one. You can find it in the lookbook. And then here is also the lookbook share code for the Snapchat one. I hope you guys like my Snapchat one. I think she's effing cute. She's so adorable. But they will all be available on my lookbook, color book, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you guys can find it. I will also put the share code links also in the description of this video, just so you guys can grab it. I know it's not going to be available after a while, after I make way too many outfits, but just for now, go ahead and grab them if you want them. I did take pictures with all 3 outfits, so I will put on screen my favorite pictures I made with these outfits. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, that's basically all for this video. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe, definitely like the video. If you want more of these, or if you have a different idea of how to dress up Nikki, definitely leave a comment down below. I'm willing to listen to anything because I find this really fun. If you guys make your own like lookbook outfits based on the apps, definitely like tag me. You can tag me on TikTok or Twitter. I have like 3 accounts on TikTok. I have 3 accounts on TikTok. You can tag me on any of them. I don't know why, but I log into all 3 of them. I'm just weird. On Twitter, my name is Pichu. You can just tag me from there. But definitely let me know what you guys make. Definitely let me know what you want to see. And I hope I can see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.